good for Lucky. Let's see if he gets a bit of luck and
So,
switches things around. So,
well, that's catching up. Yeah, Duke, you're correct there. Always a risk with live production. is is the dreaded internet connection issue. This has been coming up in a bunch of tournaments recently. I've noticed there's been a couple DDoSes in tournaments recently. Not in this case, but just in general. But yeah, the video in the background will be a couple minutes behind. So
well, let's we got to the point where Lucky had tapped into an Argus, but he didn't have anything to play on the field, and he had a Hellfire in hand. But the
yeah.
way the board had developed was that Game King had such momentum, and it was just impossible to deal with.
It's so hard to stop.
If you Hellfire that board, you do 3 damage to yourself, and you leave 6 damage on the field. If you Dark Bomb something, the only real Dark Bomb target there was the Web Spinner. So yeah, it's such an awkward situation to be in, and as a handlock player, you don't want to be in that situation ever against Hunter. It's a hard enough
Yeah.
matchup as it is, so I'm curious and see how Lucky can pull back from this. He seems
Something
quite
funny
behind.
is that Leonk is known as being the worst animal companion. However, that was only true before Naxxramas. When Naxxramas came out, you got your Haunted Creepers, you got Web Spinners, you got more early drops, and then with GVG you also got Shredders. So Leonk actually does a lot of damage on his own nowadays. And it's really shown. I would say Leonk rolls have pretty much swung both games that it's been rolled in.
Well, he won a game in 3 minutes with Liak. If he had rolled Huffer, or he would have won straight away, but it gave him that insta win basically.
Pyroblast Unleash.
So, so the Leok's back now. We're back to where we were. So I'm not quite sure how Lucky is going to respond to this. Everything's just so awkward.
That Hellfire did more damage to him than it did save damage on the board.
I think here you need to play the Ancient Watcher and pass, and then just Argus it and just try and soak up as much as you can. I know we see the Hunter's Mark in a Game King's hand, but a Hellfire just
From
isn't worth it.
from
It
Game
isn't
King's
worth it.
perspective, I think you actually go Shredder here and then just attack the face and just burn him down because you have Hunter's Mark. So if he goes Molten Taunt, like if he goes Molten Taunt and that's his whole turn, then you can just Hunter's Mark 1 and just kill the other one. You go to Leonk, that's a lot of bonus damage. And if it's Molten Shadow Flame or something, that's fine because the Shredder sticks around and you can Hunter's Mark any other Molten Giants.
I know it's like he's taken a while to do his turn here, and
This is
what
Game
he
King's turn.
may be considering is playing the Dragon Hawk, which has Wind Fury, so I'll do 4 damage if it stays on the field. And using if he uses the hero power again, he again increases his damage straight away. So
Yeah.
if he's thinking about going for the kill now, that might be what he's thinking about. But it looks like he's just going for the safer play with the Shredder. I mean, you've just seen the Hellfire, so I wouldn't be too afraid of Shredder dying. So it was definitely an option to drop the Dragon Hawk
Now,
here.
this is the does he have lethal? If this is Huffer, I think he does. Are we going to see the fateful animal? Does he even need it? You Hunter's Mark 1, use 2-1 to kill it, use a Shredder to kill the other one, and then you've got 4, 6, 8 damage from hand with Abusive and Hunter's Mark. I mean, not Hunter's Mark, Hero Power.
I
So,
think you just roll Huffer.
or multiple Leox. I think that's
I probably
enough. Yeah, he was only. No, he's still off.
I just
Uh,
realized I was looking at the wrong screen when I was commentating a moment ago, so I apologize if what I was saying just seemed like bonkers.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
I,
you just confuse the names, which is very, very easy considering it's Game King on Lucky Draw playing against a VegaSquadron player called Lucky. Actually, can he squeeze through enough damage here? That is enough, I think. No, he's one off.
it doesn't
Where's the
matter,
force
though.
in? The force in here, like that
What
one
what can
off.
you do here? It doesn't matter. You might as well put him to one. I mean, he can't play Jaraxxus. He could maybe heal a little bit. Other than that, does he Dark Bomb face? Yeah.
Yeah.
Out. So Lucky